There are these rules, unspoken rules to a cemetery. Now, the number one rule of a cemetery, you do not go at night. The second rule of cemetery, if you drive by one, you do not look directly into it. You hold your breath when you get past the gate, and once you've driven away from the cemetery, you start to breathe again. When you go into a cemetery, you never stand on a grave. You never step over a grave. You go around it. If there are tombstones, you do not sit or play on the tombstones because many people believe that disturbing these burial sites can bring about bad energy. And the last thing to remember, the last rule, is never ever scream in a cemetery. Now, there was this woman named Kathy. Kathy said her and her friends, they were bored one Friday night. And they decided, let's go to the cemetery. So they pull up and they get in the cemetery gate and they park their vehicle. And she said they got out and they started to walk around the tombstones. And she said one thing she always remembered was never step on the graves. But it was so dark they couldn't really see where they were going. And she realized she was stepping right on top of these graves. But she said that's when all of a sudden they started to get this feeling like they were being watched. And she said all of a sudden, her and her friends, they looked over by these tombstones and they noticed that they were sort of glowing. And right next to them were a pair of feet. And these feet were chained. And she said the feet were walking by themselves. And as they're staring at this, watching this take place, hands started to reach up from the ground. And they started screaming. They take off running back to the vehicle. And they all jump in the car. As they're going out the cemetery gate, they felt something hit the car. And all of a sudden, the driver was like, I can't move, like the vehicle won't go. And the tires were spinning as if something were holding the car into the cemetery. And eventually, whatever it was, it let go and they were able to get out of there. But they said they would never go back to the cemetery at night and they would never step on graves again.